as I started really getting into magic, I started coming up with all these ideas for things that would be death-defying and dangerous and scary and cool. And of course, I started thinking about how long could I stay underwater. So I started meeting with pulmonary experts and all these people that, you can't do it, there's no way to go more than 4 or 5 minutes without brain damage. And I had a friend who was a doctor who said, David, you're a magician, just make it look like you're holding your breath. So he came up with this crazy idea of taking a tube that he bought at Home Depot, duct tape, and a rubber balloon, and somehow be able to recirculate the air and not have to breathe. So then I came up with the craziest idea of all, which was to actually hold my breath for real, to the point that any doctor would consider me brain dead. My goal was to break the world record, but things didn't go as I had hoped. My team had to jump in to save my life. I failed in front of millions of people.
Your problem is doing things that are sincere and real, and you just don't want to give the people something they think they're seeing, and they're really not. You're not just a magician. You're not a stuntman, you're a daredevil.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a moment, David's going to take his last breath and enter the tank. The moment he goes under the water, feel free to try to hold your breath with him. David is relaxing every part of his body to conserve as much energy and oxygen as possible. We're coming up on the first minute. One minute. minutes. The great Harry Houdini's personal record for holding his breath was 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Every slight movement that David makes uses energy and costs him oxygen. Four minutes. Turning upside down helps prevent the oxygen he's holding from escaping his lungs. Even though David is underwater, he can hear everything that's happening right now in the theater. He can hear my voice and he can hear you. 5 minutes. $5:30. Six minutes. In 2006, David attempted to break the world record for holding his breath. Unfortunately, he only made it to 7 minutes and 8 seconds. During this tour, he vowed he would never break before 7 minutes and 8 seconds again. 6:30. $6:45. $7 minutes. $7:15. $7:30. $7:45. $8 minutes. 8:10. 8:20.
Yeah.
8:30. 8:40. 8:50. 9 minutes. 9:05. 9:10. 9:15. 9:20. 9:25. 9:30. 9:35. 9:40. 9:45. 9:50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 10 minutes.
What's your next trick?
guys doing? If anybody has to go, you can go. It was tough getting to that 10 minutes. Last time I did something in the UK, I was living in a box for 44 days. So this show is a pleasure. Manchester's amazing. Takes me just a little bit of time to recover. So I didn't want to recover back there because I don't want anybody to worry, so I'm okay. How many, can I have a little light so I can see everybody? Oh, good. Hi. You young boy, young Chuck. There's you. Thank you. That's just the encouragement I need. You know, the idea of this show, it is a very experimental show. It's not scripted. It's changing every single time that we do it. So it's kind of like, I would say it's a magical experiment. And the idea was normally when I would do like, let's say a breath hold, I would usually isolate the breath hold and I would just do that. If I was gonna do the ice pick, it would be the only difficult thing that I would do. If I was gonna do the water fire, it's its own thing. So the concept was I wanted to put everything together into one show and see if I could pull it off. But so far, so good. I'm kind of stubborn because I was like on the verge of the 10 minutes because of all the other stuff that I do. So ironically, when I drink all the water, remember I was saying it's actually really, really difficult? So I'll tell you the reason it's so difficult. The reason it's so difficult is because what it does is it flushes out all of my electrolytes. In order to do this show, I can't eat for about 36 hours just to do that one trick plus the ring hanger trick. Because obviously I'm using my stomach to do certain things. So therefore, I can have no food residue. So, Natalie, the stomach is clean. And then what happens is, when you hold your breath, which nobody should ever do, and never do it unsupervised if you do it, because there is something called a shallow water blackout, and what happens during that is you think you're just holding your breath and pushing through the pain, and then you black out, and then you suck the water into your lungs, and nobody knows, and you die. So please, anybody that saw this, do not try to do anything like that. You can actually practice it in a safe way. You can do it on the couch, you can do it just not in water and not unsupervised, please. Have a good team up here that's alert and ready. Alert and ready for what worst case scenario, which won't happen. I have blacked out underwater multiple times, so we're not afraid of that. But once again, when you black out underwater, that's not drowning. Drowning is when the water goes in. I mean, there's dry drowning, but that's different. So blacking out underwater, as long as my head is lifted up to the top, I will recover.
That's this training that they make Navy SEALs go through so they're not afraid to die. So Navy SEALs are strapped to weights, roped up under an Olympic-sized pool, and they have to walk across the floor until they black out. And then their trainers come, cut the rope, and bring them up to the top, which then therefore they're never afraid of blacking out underwater. They're afraid of drowning. So the problem with the electrolytes being flushed out of my system from the spout is the heart works. Electricity, obviously. So when you flush out the electrolytes and you haven't been eating, it affects the heart rate. So that's an advantage because my heart rate goes very low. One time when I was holding my breath, my heart rate, I had telemetry on, so I had monitors checking me with doctors and scientists. My heart rate dropped to 8 beats per minute.